Welcome to the first ThePewPewCast, where we talk all subjects airsoft and gaming related, plus the usual crack with your host Caolan, aka Caolers, aka Seagull Neill, and
Shane Reed, aka GreyMrFreeze, and Grizzly, I think is my code name. I think.
I think so too, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
People call me it and I just ignore them when I'm out there.
Yeah.
Really,
Grizzly! Grizzly! No answer.
no answer.
Shane! Wow. Cross Belergan, I can hear this roar for you. Right. So the first topic is Belergan. I believe the new dates have been announced for their 24-hour milsims.
Yes.
Just go in and get these dates here for you now. Oh, would you post it in Spartan PMC? Right, so Operation
24 hours.
Backlash. Yeah, I was freaking gutted when I seen that. I was hoping to get the August one for like a proper milsim that we're used to in August.
Yeah,
Oh,
that might change now. Like, look at the way it's going. Like, it's what 50 people for an indoor event, 200 people for an outdoor event, and then they're going to boost it up to whatever.
Yeah.
So maybe. When August comes around, that will already be boosted, and they might go, you know what?
Yeah.
Do the 2 days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, at the moment, like, there's no point in rushing it. Like, even with everyone that's out skirmishing, everyone's just like, I need to go out airsoft, and we're like, no, calm down first. Just everyone needs to relax and let things just settle in. Once they're settled in, then there can be a big rush of people. Like, look at pennies and all them. People are just,
There's a 15
you know what I mean?
penny, like.
Yeah, exactly. We don't need that for Belergan, nor do we need it for the local sites. It just needs to
ease
relax,
back in.
you know. Yeah. So 24
couple
hours,
of
the
sites
first one,
open.
I know it's... Oh, yeah, a couple of sites open.
Yeah.
And I know some of the boys were down in Waterford there Sunday,
Oh, the
and I was
weekend,
asking them about it, and they said it was actually fairly good. There was about 25 in total. And what did I say? He said it was good. He said it was nice to get back out. There wasn't a whole lot of people arsing about with going, it doesn't matter, we can be as close as they want. Everyone was been very respectful to each other.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's what you want to hear
Yeah.
from day one of airsofting.
I suppose
especially in our small nation, like.
you don't have to be point blank to shoot someone.
No.
Yeah. Sneezing
Not
distance.
really.
Yeah.
Distance, yeah. That's all.
Right.
Just that far
So
away.
Operation Backlash, that is the one that got cancelled.
Yes.
Yes.
That was the one we were supposed to do.
Yeah. So anyone that had tickets for that previously still hold the tickets for this one.
Yes.
Unless they want to trade their ticket to someone else.
Yes.
Is that right? Grand.
That's the way it works. So when I asked Philly, because Philly got my ticket.
Yeah.
Did you get your one?
I didn't get a ticket for that one. I was
Oh, did you not?
supposed
Okay.
to be on the course in work.
Yeah. So Philly got ours. I don't know who else he got. He got myself, his, and someone else's. And he goes, there's no whatchamacallit. They didn't say to confirm it, just if I didn't want to go. To email him, say I do not want to go.
And they would offer a refund for that ticket or something, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. At the time.
Yeah.
So he didn't. He left it. He said, no, don't worry about it. I was like, grand. Okay. Now, the next thing is I can't remember if I registered or not.
You may go on quick and register your ticket.
Yeah, that's. I need to ask him, actually, did he... Because I can't remember if I did it or not. Because it was so long ago. He just kind of went, whenever.
So that's all been that's been redated. It was meant to be in March, and it was redated now for the 18th, 19th of July.
Yeah.
24-hour.
Is that the Friday and Saturday?
I think that is the
those
Friday and Saturday. I'll just double check here for you now.
Saturday,
July 18th night, Saturday and Sunday, yeah.
Okay.
I suppose you probably could still go up on the Friday, camp out, if they're allowing that. Or it could be start at 12 o'clock on the Saturday, finish at 12 o'clock on the Sunday.
That could be it.
Possible.
I see why they couldn't. Well, it's up to them. Like I said, it's.
I suppose, but lads travel from like Cork and that, so they'd probably want to finish up around. They usually finish around 11 o'clock, don't they? 11, 12 o'clock.
It depends. Like, some have been 11, 12, others been 2, 3.
Yeah.
It depends on the game.
Yeah.
Depends on the game.
Any of the one big, the 3 or 2 day ones I was at was in around 12 o'clock.
Yeah, around that.
Then
I never saw day 2 anyway, so.
Yeah. You've Crash Noy Retribution then. That's another 24-hour. That's the 15th to the 16th of August 2020. Then you have Operation Rising Tide 24-hour milsim, which is in the 3rd to the 4th of October, which would be grand. I haven't gone to any of the October ones.
You know?
No, I haven't gone to an October one. I've gone to the March. I've gone to all the kind of start of the year
Yeah.
to the end of the summer till August. I haven't gone to any of the ones after that, which is usually just the October one. Yeah. So that's the Blurgan. So let's see. What kit would you bring to Blurgan?
Jesus, yeah. So obviously, right. So over the past couple of years, I've gotten better at certain things. Beforehand, I would have had my standard BDUs, whatever they were, and that was it. Whereas now I have my standard BDUs and a spare set, regardless if it's the same make, brand, whatever. I have another set just in case, because it has been raining the past couple of times that I've been up there.
And absolutely freaking drenched.
Yeah, exactly. And I won't
drenched in your own sweat and the rain.
Make that mistake again. You see, so I kind of like, even though I've been doing it for so long, even though I've been doing it for so long, I add every year. So I haven't gotten to a stage where I haven't learned from the previous year or the previous years. So extra clothes for that sort of thing. At the moment, I'm looking at getting a windproof rather than a big, heavy, bulky oak that after about 100 feet, I'm like, right, I need to take this off.
I'm too warm,
Yeah, so stuff like that. Well, to do spare socks, spare everything, really, is what you need. What else is there? Dash, spare guns, spare batteries, spare mags. Kind of your kit is your kit, i.e. your fighting kit, would call it. There's no need to bring more than that, really. Like,
unless you're doing 2 or 3 different loadouts.
Yeah, like if you were the guy that turns up 2 chest rigs and 2 battle belts, like that's too much. Just don't do that. Just if something's wet, like if you had a plate carrier and it's wet and you're like, well, I can molly shit onto my belt. Yeah. Then just molly it onto your belt while you have downtime, and then you can use that as your frontline fighting kit, we call it. Yeah.
A tip I learned through work was getting your sleeping bag. Well, you probably have a bivy bag with work. I would anyway. Yeah. So you put your roll mat down, probably be inside a tent anyway. You might have a roll mat, you might have a camping bed or a safari bed. So anything is wet, throw it off you, put it underneath your sleeping bag if you have a bivy bag or something, even a black plastic bag. Put it in between yourself and whatever you're sleeping on. And then the heat from your body will actually somewhat dry it out. It won't be soaking, sopping wet. Just wring it out, put it down, and it'll be less damp when you wake up in the morning than what it would. It'd be bearable to put on. It won't be nice to put on again, but it'd be bearable. So, which would kind of, and it'd be warm as well. It's nothing worse than waking up having to put on freezing wet clothes, which is grand. So if you don't bring a spare uniform, that's something you can do. More than likely, you probably have a spare U-back. Wet pants, not too bad. Yeah. You can suffer through with wet pants. Wet top, don't want to get sick, especially on like a 24-hour or something. It could be the next morning you wake up and you've got a freaking sniffles. You're like, oh, God.
Yeah,
do you know what
exactly.
I mean? I suppose kit-wise for me, I bring everything bar the kitchen sink, which is probably something that I need to kind of stop doing. I bring a tent, sleeping bag, safari bed, probably bring a bit too much food that I don't eat a lot of. End up bringing it home and eating it at home for the next 4 weeks.
There's a use for it then.
Yeah.
So you're all right, really.
Too many pot noodles, too many cup of soups, too many everything. Water, I bring probably about 7 liters. To be honest, I bring a big 5-liter jug, fill up all my platypuses. I'd probably have 2 platypuses with me. And then I'd have like a 2-liter bottle of water for when we're sitting around just doing nothing. I bring probably 2 ARs. I bring my AK and I bring my M4. Then I bring my pistol, which has never failed me. I'm probably more accurate with my pistol than I am with a freaking AR. Yeah. Then what else would I bring now? I'd probably bring, then plus your spare mags, your spare batteries, your BBs, your grenades. That's pretty much all I bring. Yeah. But then, like, if we were going, that's Blurgan, put Blurgan to the side. Going to skirmish day. What would you bring? What would you bring to skirmish day? Like, you pack very little, really.
Yeah, I'd pack. Geez, what would I pack? See, right, the difference between my loadout for a Blurgan and a skirmish day is during Blurgan, I bring a backpack with me out into the field. So I have a 2 litre bottle of water in my backpack, along with some food and a poncho and a few other bits that basically I can, it's kind of for the heat, the rain, the hunger, the thirst aspect of it. That's what I'll have in my Blurgan kit and medical stuff. But when it comes to skirmishes, that backpack is gone because it's so small.
Yeah.
Like 20-minute, 30-minute games, whatever the case may be, wherever you're going. Like I'll keep, like we always do, you stop off in the shop just before you get to the site.
Yeah.
You buy the roll for lunch, you buy the water and whatever else you want, maybe some breakfast as well. And the same thing then, but I'll bring an awful lot more BBs because I get Blurgan to give me 0.25.
Yeah.
So I don't bring my own BBs with me anyway. So I'd have enough BBs for the day because you fire 3, 4, 5, 10 times, whatever it is.
Yeah. Than what you would have Blurgan. Yeah.
Exactly. So ammo conservation isn't a thing. Nor is it a belief in a skirmish. So you then carry as many mags as I can physically carry on my kit. I won't just go fuck it the night before I'm doing Molly on 10 pouches for 10 extra mags on top of the 6 that are already sticking on my chest rig. So I just keep it the same. I keep my chest rig the same as my Blurgan. It's just instead of the radio going into this pouch and this and the other, the magazine pouches are just for mags, and then the utility pouches I'll have maybe, I don't know, extra batteries, extra BB. Well, no, I wouldn't even bring BBs out with me because I'd probably fucking lose it.
Speed loader.
What would I bring? Yeah, speed loader. Just stuff for skirmishes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I said, that. Yeah, that's it. That's all literally skirmishes for me is running gun. And I will lighten up anything. So my belt will only have my pistol and probably my mags on it. Yeah. Whereas my Milsim setup at the moment is pistol, 2 pistol mags, 1 rifle mag, and my medical pouch sitting on the back.
Your admin pouch, yeah.
Yeah, that's our thing. So it's if I just take my Blurgan kit and then just drop stuff, that's my skirmish kit.
Yeah.
But when I say drop stuff,
bar.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's literally carry as much ammo with me and hydration and food that can wait till lunchtime.
Yeah.
No one gives a shit at that stage.
Yeah, we'd be a very, I suppose, our kind of team, Spartan PMC, we'd be all mid caps. I don't think any of us use high caps unless it's an LMG.
Yeah.
So for someone going for a skirmish day and they're only starting off, they got a new gun, would you say go mid cap or go high cap?
Oh, go high cap.
Go high cap. Yeah.
The way I always see this, right? It's your first skirmish. No point in you blowing 400, 500, 600, 800 euro on stuff, and then to turn and go, I don't like this. Yeah. So that's why that's what I'm saying. Get your gun. It comes with a high cap. You're fine. That's 500 rounds, whereas that 500 rounds on us is probably 5 or 4 mid caps.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? The main thing I say to spend money on, or even start now, is probably Eye and Face Pro.
Yeah. Good quality Eye Pro at least.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Then just start adding then after that. Don't go fucking nuts. My problem when I play Airsoft is, or not even when I play Airsoft, I can't go, I'll get the top today and the bottom tomorrow. No, I get the top and bottom now.
Yeah.
That's my problem with it.
Yeah.
Even if I've come in, myself and Ashton spent about 400 and something euro between us on Russian kit. Because we both sat there and went, well, we need that and then we need that. Rather than I'll get that now.
I'll get this later.
Get that next time.
Yeah.
So when they're starting out, just go in with I have a gun, it came with a mag, it came with a battery. Hopefully, if it's not a cheap gun, but if it's a
mid-range kind of decent gun.
Yeah, something like that,
Not a Springer at least. No Springer M4. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. It already has the stuff for you to skirmish with.
Yeah.
So if you had a 200 euro budget, you can still get a Sima AK, which is solid anyway.
Yeah.
For below 200 euro if you really want it. And it already comes with they all come with a battery and a charger. I know it's a 2-prong, but it doesn't matter. And high cap mag, yeah, gun, all that sort of stuff. And then that last €50, if let's say it's a €50, €150 rifle, eye pro, face pro, good stuff, and maybe then just BBs,
bag of BBs, yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because you like starter kits, she comes with battery, it comes with a charger, it comes with your rifle, on jamming rod, comes with a little small bag of BBs. Half the time they're shite though.
They are,
do not shoot them in your gun. You will jam the shit out of it.
That's thanks for buying our gun. Here's shit we put together an hour ago for you.
Yeah,
in a package.
So when it comes to that, maybe get a spare. I suppose if you're kind of running a gun, you're in the heat at the moment, maybe get a spare mid cap or high cap, sorry. So then you can just easily quick it out, change, and then by the time the game's probably over, just refill the two of them, keep going back.
Yeah.
Then go back into your next game. I suppose iPro, what are you using at the moment?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Like mesh or
no,
glasses?
Both things I have at the moment, right? It's funny, right? I got the shooting glasses when I was working in Kenny Airsoft. I got actual shooting glasses. And they were good. We actually fired, because I wanted to see how much they were or how good they were. We fired 2 high cap mags of M4 at it before I started wearing them in succession, rapid fire, close range, 20 feet, 30 feet away. And they're only starting to crack now. And that was about 6 years ago when I bought them.
Yeah.
And then I went off and did welding last year, and we got handed safety glasses. Now, not the big ones, right? So they're just nice slimline glasses. And he kept handing us out to him, a dark shade and a light shade, clear and a dark shade for welding. The dark shade was to help with the glare underneath the welding mask at the same time. And Bolly was written on them. I was like, shit, I'm after getting 2 pairs of Bolly glasses for nothing. So I used the dark shade as my sunglasses / my very sunny day airsofting glasses. And then the clear pair, that I haven't been seen since July last year. Thereabouts.
Like for myself, I would use, I don't know, I like the mesh, but then as soon as the sun starts going down, if you're out of milsim, you have to swap over to the lenses, clear lenses, which then as soon as you get into firefight, they'd fog up.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, even with, you have probably take about 10 minutes, then the anti-fog would wear off. That you spray it on, luxuriously spray it onto it. So they last about 10 minutes, which really kind of annoys me. And then I had, the goggles I had, like proper helmet goggles, they had the built-in fan. That was grand, but then the buzzing out of the back of it was just giving me an absolute migraine. Yeah. But the fan cleared them up straight away. So if you can get a pair of clear goggles to have a fan, you can get little built-in fan kits that you can put into goggles, which are probably just as good. I go for them. Then mesh-wise, I think I'm just using a pair of cheap mesh that I got off Airsoft Era for running around. Then my first face mask was like freaking, wasn't a Speedsoft, but it was the one, what's the name of them? The black one that would just cover your face. That was good, but it fogged up as well, especially if I was heavy breathing. Then I went and just got the green mesh mouth pro, or lower face pro, which is grand. So if you were mid-range, what would you go kit-wise for like your mid-range kind of pricing?
Yes. That's a good one. I don't know, because I had nothing for ages and now I have a few things in there. So my low-end kit, like 10, 20 euro, go get some sort of AKHS rig. Doesn't matter. Just put mags and shit in it. It doesn't matter. Mid-range stuff, I'm not sure, because what I have inside is I have a Viper chest rig. Is it the VX? I can't think of the name of it, but basically there's no inserts. You have to buy the inserts to them. So mine is custom that has, let's say, 2 right on, because I'm left-handed. I need to roll it with my right hand. So my 3 mags, my 3 rifle mags, would say, there's 2, one the center, one the right, and one sitting in front again. And then I have 2 slots, then 3 slots really. If I didn't run a battle belt, I can run my 2 pistol mags in dead center, and then a torch. I always run a torch with me on the end, and then back here could be a radio, tourniquet, whatever, pistol, carry, whatever it is. That's €30 for just the rig, and then it's an extra €5 for a 5.56 insert, I think, or €6, something like that. And then the same for a 4 magazine insert for an SMG, which will fit pistol, MP7, MP5, whatever. And then I also have a Warrior Assault Systems Pathfinder chest rig. So that's like £100. It's like, well, €120. But I managed to get that and the CBC. Is it CBC? Yeah, CBC play carrier that you can buy with it. Managed to get them off of Stigmo or Stiggy down in Cork.
Yeah.
A while ago. What else do I have in there? I have a €20 chest rig as well. It's funny. This chest rig is like, it'll only fit M4 double stack M4s, but you can fit M14 HK 417 mags, and you can fit 7.62 caliber rifle mags in it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's up to the person. Like I said, I don't have play carriers. I do chest rigs mainly. Yeah, and that's due to my back and everything else like that. Yeah. So mid range, I don't know. Go for a Warrior Assault Systems. Yeah. I'm in contact with people at the moment from France, and there's another lad in Poland that do custom stuff. But depending on the camo, it'd be a higher price, and of course the camouflages I want are the ones in the higher price bracket, which is bullshit. But it's still good quality because he's sewn them himself. So even for you for work, if you wanted your pattern, you can nearly send him the material and he will do up a play carrier / chest rig / backpack / whatever for you and send it straight back to you. Custom stuff like that though is going to cost more money.
Oh, well, yeah.
Always cost.
Always.
Rather than like even Cry Precision, I know it's expensive, but on mass production quantities, it doesn't matter. Whereas this guy in France, Team U Customs is the name of him. A small little 1.5 litre hydro pack would fit into his backpacks, and that backpack is about €99. And then with the certain camouflage, because I'm a big fan of European camouflages rather than kind of North American, South American, or even some of the Asian camouflages. So the Norwegian camo is, I think, €100 and something for that. Play carrier is €170, I think, in that same pattern. Same with the Swedish. And even Ozcam, the Australian stuff, that's high priced. Yeah. Because of how much he can get of it, we'll say. Very little of it, really. But yeah, kit like that, like belt system. I'm at the moment running a Helican range belt. Like, I love Helican. Not everyone likes Helican. But the same day, like I keep saying, it doesn't matter what you like. As long as you're comfortable with it, I'm not telling you you're wrong. Yeah. Like, my everyday wear, what I'm wearing clothes-wise at the moment, this shirt, this trousers, is Helican. It's Helican everyday wear. Yeah. 90% of my clothes are Helican everyday wear. My boots are Carmore boots. I have 2 pairs. I then have a cheapish pair of boots from Airsoft there that were size 13, but they're only €50 or something like that. Yeah. Whereas I would prefer to get Solomons, but I can't find ones in my size. They're hard to get. Yeah.
See, I haven't been a fan of Solomons. I've had a pair of Solomons, and within a month of proper using it for work and for airsoft, the soles ripped. The sole was just gone off it. The inside of it was all torn up. So at the minute, I'm using my Aku Spiders, which are my mid tops. They're not waterproof, and then I have my Z8s, which are completely waterproof, and they go up 8 inches above my ankle, like proper high tops. And I have never had a problem with them. Never had a problem with them. I think the ones I use mainly are my Z8s, and they have just the tip of the toe has started to come off. So what I did was just cut it so it couldn't rip anymore. I just pulled it off. And I put a drop of super glue on it. The only thing is the waterproofing is kind of starting to go on the inside of it, which can be fixed. It's not it's a quick fix just for keep polishing it, keep building up those layers of polish. But I wouldn't buff it or bullet or anything like that. My Akua Spiders, they're not waterproof. They're like slippers on my feet.
Nice.
They are perfect. Even just walking around doing whatever I want to do, they fit like a glove. They're so comfortable. They're strong, sturdy boot. Like you kick a wall, wouldn't feel a single thing. And they're thin, which I love. Solomon's, then I know a couple of lads have the Under Armour boots, which don't put them in water, is the only thing I'm ever going to say.
Yeah.
Once they go into water, the glue, everything just falls apart.
Right.
That's
I didn't even know
they
did boots.
Yeah, they do like tactical boots, but just don't get them wet.
Right.
I don't go swimming like, you know, the way you do the bridge jump or you do a river crossing. Well, I wouldn't work. Once they get wet, once they're soaked wet, and then you're walking around in the wet, it just dissolves. The boots just dissolve. Yeah. So what would you go? I suppose pro gear you would go for your Cry Precision or your custom kind of.
That's if you want. You know what I mean? Like, Kieran on our team has Cry Precision. He will never tell everyone or tell anyone you need to go buy Cry Precision. It's just what he prefers.
It's not like half the other Cry people.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
how do you know someone's wearing Cry? He'll tell you every 5 minutes.
Yeah, I tell you every 5 minutes.
Worse than a vegan.
Yeah, worse than a vegan. Oh God. Geez, you're not wrong. But yeah, it's yeah, like you can wear Cry Precision. I wouldn't buy. No, I would. Okay, so this is back to European camouflages again. I found out that Cry Precision do a Norwegian camouflaged pants.
Yeah,
and I found it. I was like, brilliant. Now, Richie has said to me, he's always said, my pants are new, but I will never pay full price. I was like, okay. He always got them off of eBay off someone that had like 5 or 6 pairs because they can afford them. Yeah. And like he's never paid anything more than €200 for a pair of Cry pants, which most people are like, well, yeah, they're about 300 something euro, and then there's the other end of the scale going, I wouldn't pay €5 for them pair of pants.
Yeah.
But he's always paid about €150 for them. 150, 180 in between that price bracket for his multicam and his M81 bottoms.
Yeah.
So I found the Norwegian stuff and I sent him. I said, what do you think? And he goes, for €325. Nope, don't do it. I was like, but I can't find them anywhere. I said, lad, just it'll take time, but they will come up eventually. Just you need to wait. So I was like, okay. Another brand I've been looking at was UF Pro. Now, UF Pro are the European Cry Precision, if you like.
Yeah.
Their stuff's really good. I like the fact that they're
I love their stuff.
Yeah, like Paul got their Striker, I think it's Striker pants. I know there's another title on it, Striker whatever pants. They're 2 weeks ago. And he said to me, he said, if you're getting a pair, get them, because I'm a big fan of the Austrian and the German police force, and they're wearing the shit out of UF Pro.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
And it just looks like a really comfortable and really cool fucking pattern. But Paul was like, yeah, 100%, man. Whatever if you knew your waist and jean size, he said they're a fit. They're not like when I went for the Russian kit there, it's like, Jesus Christ, right? So this means this in Russia. But what does it mean on the international market? What does this mean? What size is that actually? You know, it was like it took me self-national about 20 minutes to figure out Russian gear. Sizing, yeah. To then buy the appropriate amount. But then you have that end of the scale as well. So the Grey shop in Russia do actual Russian kit. Okay? It is not dear. It's not cheap.
Yeah, it's kind of, yeah.
It's a nice
in
like
between.
to have, yeah, like they have pants there for €40, then they have other pants for €120. You know what I mean? Or 200 and something euro.
So at least then you can go in kind of, you know, your budget. You can get something that will fit into your budget.
Exactly, yeah. And you don't even have to wear it just because you're like, well, I have to do a Russian loadout now for it. Like I was looking at it there last night, and this brings us on to kind of gaming, if you like. Because if you've watched, or if anyone's watched the Escape from Tarkov Raid series, right, their stuff's bought from Grey Shop. So their ATAX FG bottoms with the knee pads, that is between 50 and €80 on that website.
Yeah.
And then the knee pads is including that price. You have to buy them separately, but it's in around that price form. And the play cards are the exact same, and everything else with it. The only stuff that's really expensive is any of the AK parts you wanted to turn your AK into attack AK. Yeah. You can buy that in Europe for cheap enough anyway as it is. But clothing wise, depends on what you want. Not what you want it for. Just fuck it. It's airsoft. Just what you ever want you for. Just do it.
Like I'd be on
you want Cry Precision. Get it.
Like I'd be going when it comes to pants or your U-back, I would go cheap.
Yeah.
Specific. Well, I wouldn't go cheap. I go like Invader gear, which would kind of be the lower end kind of spectrum. So I would go for them simply because if you rip it, it's, I suppose it'd be €70 kind of for a pair of pants.
I think it's about, it's about 70.
Yeah.
Actually, I think they're about 80 because I bought all mine direct from Invader Gear. It's about €80 for the pants, and it's not €40, but it's close to €40 mark for a top.
Yeah.
I think something like that.
For me, I'd see that as kind of, instead of going Cry, which would be like 200 something euro, I would see Invader Gear being kind of the cheaper, better option for me. Considering I can go off once the pants rip, because I have a bad problem ripping my pants around the groin. Yeah. Every single thing, I would just rip them. So I'd fix them. Probably I've resold them up 3 or 4 times, and then when I'm just like, oh fuck, I'm not bothered with this anymore, I go get a new pair of pants, or I go get a new top if I rip it on thorns or something like that, catch on a barbed wire. I go get them. Then
rip stop doesn't work.
No, it doesn't.
Rip stop doesn't stop ripping.
It'll stop it ripping wider, but it'll just go down the way.
It'll just go straight down. So you're like, right, I want him. I heard a guy today say it. Do you know Fieldcraft Survival?
Yes.
Right. Do you know that one of the guys, Kevin Zones, is an ex Army Ranger?
Didn't know that.
No, he went to America and joined the Green Berets with Mike Glover, the guy that owns the company. So it's a mad backstory, but you can actually go on to look at it. But he was on about bug out bags there, I think it was a month ago. And same thing, if their pants ripped, let's say down the seam, he said they would sew Velcro onto them. So when they're out and about, and let's say that gets soaked, they can just rip them off and put on a new set of clothes, which is a good idea, especially during the summertime. And why I say the summertime is if it gets too hot, because ripstop pants are more breathable than full-on fabric pants. Really. Like I bought a pair of Helican M81 there, and I took them off after an hour, and it was only a small bit of heat in this place because the pants weren't breathing. So the likes of ripstop, if they ever rip and you're like, fuck it, I could still use these as a, if they get wet or it's gone too cold, you could just rip a new set. Done. That's if you want to go at that end of the scale. Like, don't need to listen to me. I'm full of shit half the time. But
same as.
It's just, there's always ways around it. Like I've not a lot. I do have a good bit of Invader gear. I bought a full Calpat set, which I actually need to post up so people can see it. I bought the pants too big. Myself and Justin went in on a big order. So Justin bought the 2 sets of pants that I bought because they were his size. Right? My size, me and you could fit in the pants. Like that's how big they were. So I have to go off and get another set. But I have a U-back top.
Or get the sewing machine out.
Yeah, me and so on, right? I'll sew the computer to it as what happened. But I have a U-back top, a BDU top. So that's for more nighttime cold scenario. This one I'm coming back to put it in. That's why I'd keep it. That's our stuff with me, bring it to Blurgan. And then I bought a smock, which is very similar to your smock, just none of the inline. It's still ripstop, but still nice and warm. And I just need to get another knee padded bottom and a BDU bottom. So that's how I buy clothes actually. If I use, but like that, when you said it's the cheaper end of the spectrum, I will buy the tactical set, or I'll buy the BDU set. One's for nighttime, the other's for daytime, because you see with the knee pads, that elasticated bit around the knees, that's cold. That's colder than the rest of the pants.
Yeah.
Whereas the BDU, there isn't any of that. It's just ripstop, meaning that it's not as cold as the elasticated parts. Same with the nylon centers. That's why I buy we'll call it the fighting kit and then the nighttime kit. The nighttime kit is to keep me warm for the stag, because we all seem to be on stag all the time.
Yeah.
So I've learned, this is why I bought an awful lot of Invader gear, was to keep me warm at nighttime. You know what I mean? And at that stage, my battle belt, well, it's not even a battle belt, it's a small belt, like you could use it as an actual belt to hold your trousers up. That's where at nighttime I would put that on and not my play carrier on or anything else like that, because I can fit that on the outside.
Yeah.
And then nothing's in the way, you know. So, but yeah, that's clothing wise. I have only Invader gear. I've one set of Polish stuff, Grom Cam, for the multicam stuff that we have to do. And then I have an actual British smock. So it's the British version of your smock.
Yeah.
With wool. It actually has wool inlinings for the pockets. It's mad.
Keep your hands
nice warm. Yeah, it's nice and warm. Like, but again, once that got wet, there one of the blurgans, I couldn't wear it at night time because now it was damp and wet.
And especially the wool, it just absorbs all the water.
Yeah, exactly.
Wet. Yeah.
So I had to stop, and then I don't know if you were there for that one. I had to go back to Nippy's van. I just went back to get heat, and then I just slept in the van.
Yeah, I was there because we were like, "Where's Shane gone?" for like about 2 hours, and then Nippy was like, "Oh yeah, he went back to my van."
Yeah, I just couldn't. Yeah. I was hurting myself. I was shaking so much, I was hurting myself.
Yeah,
from shaking. You know what I mean?
There's no point. It's at the end of the day, it's a game.
Yeah,
there's no point in freaking going all out, balls to the wall.
Yeah,
and then being dead for another week because you're suffering from chills and you got the flu or some crap like that. Like, go as far as you're comfortable in going.
The stops. Yeah, that's it. Like, so I've learned from that one the real importance of keeping warm,
keeping dry, and keeping warm.
Yeah, that's why I try not to cheap out on clothes. That's why I refuse. Like, the whole point of me having everything Helican was the point that I don't want to get penny stuff anymore because I rip it all the time.
Yeah,
I could have it 2 weeks, 2 weeks, and I'll have it ripped from just pulling stuff around the place or whatever it is. And so I went with a company that make outdoor military / law enforcement stuff.
Yeah,
it's not expensive. It's not cheap. It's nice. I like it. Doesn't mean everyone else has to like it. I couldn't give a shit.
But it has the usability
like.
And the durability.
Yeah,
compared
for
to
me,
other,
it has what I need. It has what I need. That's the most important part. Get what you need for it. Because you wear Invader gear as well. The M81 stuff is what you have. But I've never seen you at nighttime.
Yeah.
And it's not because it's dark outside. That's my excuse, because I can't see at nighttime. But when you go out at nighttime, what would be your, right, I can't just wear this, I need whatever. What would it be?
Yeah. So the only thing I change is my top. At night, I put on my Helican jacket that I have, my green one, my OD green, bit of black. I put on that underneath, but it has the zips under the thing. So at night, I literally open up all the zips on everything, all the breathable zips, and put on my chest rig or my plate carrier, put on my battle belt, and that's me ready to go.
Yeah.
Because if I get too cold, zip it up.
Yeah.
And then if I'm too warm, unzip. And I've never been too warm or too cold in that jacket.
Yeah.
Never. And I've worn that all the time. I wore it like at nighttime in work, I'd wear it. But I put like the camouflage over it. Like, I'd have to have a camouflage outer. So I put that underneath and I put like a shirt or something over it. So I still have that camouflage. But I've never been too warm, never been too cold. That jacket I could never recommend. I had it on the sniper course. Wore it the whole time, crawling through absolute, don't even want to know what I was crawling through.
Yeah.
And then I'd have my ghillie suit over that. And once again, never too warm, never too cold.
Yeah.
And I'd be soaking wet. But the inside of that jacket always stayed dry.
Yeah.
The outside, it'd be damp, it'd be moist. I'd be soaked head to toe. That jacket was still dry, which is brilliant. Nice. Yeah. That's pretty much it. So, what games are you playing recently?
Oh, God. Right. So, I love Battlefield.
Yeah, me too.
Don't like Call of Duty. I got pretty sick of this one. It was good, right? Good idea. Good concept. Well done, Lucas from TRX Arms, from helping them sort their shit out when it comes to guns. But I got pretty tired of it pretty quickly. It's just the same. To me, it's a copy and paste every year. Now, people are going to go, it's this, that, and the other. I don't care, right? It's not for me. Battlefield is. Battlefield would be my main game. But at the moment, I'm going through a bit of a thing where I've been playing. One lads didn't get it. He didn't get it because he hasn't noticed it in himself yet. But you know, when you play a game all the time for too long, all of a sudden the little things are annoying you. The things that you're like, I should have paid attention to that. No, it's not your fault. It's just the game. Someone just outsmarted you for once. That's all it is. So when it comes to Battlefield, I got rid of the new Battlefield because, let's face it, DICE dropped the fucking ball on that one when it first came out. It's all right now. It actually is all right now. But I got rid of it because I haven't played in so long that I was getting my ass handed to me by everyone and anyone. So I said, right, instead of me getting frustrated at a fucking game, let's just get rid of that for a moment. I still have Battlefield 4. I play that way.
I love Battlefield 4. Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 are my favorites.
Yes, 100%. They are probably the best Battlefields out there at the moment. Let's see what else. I recently downloaded all the Gears of War again. Myself and Justin are going to go through all the campaigns. See, I have my multiplayer games and I have my story mode games. So I'd be the typical Xbox guy that will have to play all the Halos, all the Gears of War because of the story. I can't. I follow them. That's what I want to do, right? Battlefield, the stories are good in all the Battlefields. The problem is, over the past two, Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5, they haven't been long enough. Nor do they have a consistent... Short. Yeah, they haven't been a consistent storyline. I.e., you like Irish, Rooker, or Wrecker. Like they're the only two I can name out of Battlefield 4. Jesus Christ, the agent that was in Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, can't even think of his name now at the moment. Can't even Blackburn. Blackburn was the character you played on who you played in Battlefield 3.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's not like Captain Price. Gals.
Yeah, everyone knows their names. Like,
yeah, you know what I mean. Well, I don't mind that. I don't mind that aspect. Like, I will play the other stuff. I would play Call of Duty's campaign missions. Yeah, as long as they're a Modern Warfare setting or a World War II setting, not I hop off the ground here and end up 3 miles
space.
Away. Yeah, that shit that can stop, right? Yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment. Red Dead is another game we're playing online.
I love it.
Like we play, right? We 7 device play an awful lot of GTA, right? And it's fun. 90% of the time, it's fun. That last 10% is griefers, and they ruin the game.
Yeah,
you know, with their fucking oppressors and all that flying bike bullshit. So they ruin it for us sometimes, but it won't matter. We might go back on it the next day anyway. You know what I mean? Red Dead is another good one that we're playing online at the moment. Even though storyline's great, online is funny.
Yeah.
Myself and Justin played more, and Philly's starting to play with us now, and it's a relief not to be looking up to the sky waiting to see when a bike's going to come down and kill you. You know what I mean? It's a guy on a horse, and if he can't catch up, he can't catch up. Yeah. He doesn't just call in something else and then all of a sudden he's beside you killing you. 90% of the time you're on the same playing field as everyone else. It is a revolver. It is a lever action. It is a bolt action. It is, you know, it's the late end of the 1800s. So some semi-auto pistols are coming into it and some bolt action rifles are in it. You're all on the same field. There's no such thing as, well, if you upgrade this, that means then you get better.
Fully automatic. Yeah,
it doesn't. So it's good. It's funny. Like you hit a post, go flying off your horse. The horse. I accidentally killed a guy. Right. I stupid. I will jump anything I see. I will try jump it, even though I know my horse can't do it. I'll do it anyway. So there was a 10-foot drop, and I went to jump, and the horse got scared the last second. But the controller was like, "No, you got to do it." So the horse fell. I fell off the horse, ended up on the other side of the road. I looked over, the horse was after landing on a carriage and after killing 2 guys on it. I was like, wow. And Philly there watching me going, how did you even? I was like, I don't even know that. Like, it's like me using a helicopter in GTA. It just doesn't work.
Pure horse bomb.
Yeah. No. So it's they're the ones I'm playing at the moment. I'm just waiting for new stuff. I'm waiting for new stuff. I'd rather have a PC, but fuck it, we can't afford it, unfortunately, you know. So but that's me for now. Once I get a PC or whatever, it's definitely role playing games like the GTA stuff. Definitely Arma. Definitely Escape from Tarkov if I don't play that, because I've been watching it since.
That's my next game to get. I've been watching it, as you said, same as yourself, online. constantly.
Yeah.
But I just want to get. I think I'm going to save up and get like the €100 one that has like the Ultimate Edition or whatever you call it. I can't remember the exact name. I'm going to save up and get that. Then Escape from Tarkov is my main game at the moment. I'm waiting for Cyberpunk, which was delayed again. But I agree with them. Don't do a Fallout 76 and release a half-hour game.
Or Battlefield 5 and Reese because you're trying to compete with Call of Duty. For fuck's sake.
Like, but for me, kind of story mode versus multiplayer, I kind of be the same. I used to go for Call of Duty for the single player, and I go for Battlefield for the multiplayer. But at the moment I'm actually quite liking Warzone. I am quite liking it. Every game I find is different, no matter what. It's the same map, same everything. You go into this battle royale game, you land a different place every single time, with different people, different, I suppose, strategies to use to either win the firefight, kill the guys, get your loadout, get your UAVs, get your cluster strikes, your airstrikes, get all that, and then try and get to the end. Be the last man standing, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Duos, I'm having more fun in duos at the moment than what I am in the trios, the quads, or the solo, which is grand. Battlefield, I've bought every Battlefield. I don't necessarily play them at the moment. I've got back into Age of Empires. Yeah.
Nice.
Playing DayZ every now and again. Then I've Arma, which is pretty much the same every now and again whenever I feel like hopping on, getting in a tank or getting into a jet or getting into a helicopter or playing Zeus. I've played Zeus probably for like 10 hours straight. We had the one Zeus and it was brilliant. We started off as like a kind of like the Arma 3 campaign where you start off and you're kind of a guerrilla warfare fighting kind of tactics. You're using those tactics. We started off like that and we kind of built up. So we'd go destroy the enemy, take all their shit, take their tank, take their cars and all that, and just build up our own arsenal, which was really fun. I was playing that for about 10 hours, I'd say. It was brilliant.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's one game I want to get into now because I want to get the helicopter
flight controls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I love helicopters. I'm big into history and stuff like that. And one thing that I always loved was the air aspect to everything. Like on the tanks and stuff years ago through World of Tanks and a few other games like that. But aircraft have always been a fascination, especially rotor helicopter stuff, because it's mad. I just think it's mad that an Apache can sit behind trees, fire missiles through it, and they still haven't got a clue where the fuck he's coming from. Like, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. It's good. Even the Russian stuff. I'm big into Russian stuff lately. I have no idea what's wrong with me. But Mi-28s. You know what I mean? Yeah, Heinz. Jesus Christ, their shit's just getting really cool. But yeah, that's a game that I want to do. It's definitely Arma. I
remember back in Battlefield 3, just using the AH-6 or using the Z11, ZW11.
Yeah.
Favorite things to go on to Conquest. Just sitting there 20 minutes waiting for your man that's in the helicopter to die, waiting another 2 minutes for the helicopter to respawn, me hop into it, and that was it. Just go off, kill everyone.
I can't play them.
Go back. No?
No, I'm fucking rubbish at Battlefield flying.
I love it.
I can do War Thunder flying. I don't know because it's just easy, but I can't do Battlefield flying. Oh geez, me in a helicopter is not. I'll do Gunner. Yeah, I cannot fly anything. It is rubbish.
No, it took me ages.
Everything.
It took me ages to kind of get used to kind of the use of the controls flying in the helicopters. Then probably about 200 hours getting into it, starting to fly in Battlefield, and I was going around zapping people left, right, and center. Great crack, dodging in between buildings, flying in between buildings. Yeah, it's great fun.
Can't do it. I'll be in buildings.
You'll be the lad sitting on top of an RPG.
Yeah, and how I got there was my helicopter being a smoking wrecking behind me.
Yeah,
I'd be like, I landed it deadly. No, that's me. That's me. Yeah, no, it's game has just gone. What I find funny is there's lads still going Xbox or PlayStation, and then you'll have that one guy that's like PC, and the guy behind him's like, it's just fucking gaming. Relax yourselves. I'm kind of in that category. I don't really care what the platform is, as long as I can play games. It is shitty that for ages you could only play Metal Gear Solid on a PlayStation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now you can play some of them on the Xbox, but yeah, that boundary or whatever. I know it's all money for them at the end of the day, but with PC, you see Halos after coming back out for it. Like my first Halo game was on PC back in 2002.
Mm.
The first Halo game with shitty graphics and bad stuff. It wasn't even a game PC. It was just a standard PC that someone had put graphics into just so I could make out who I was shooting at. That was back in 2002. Yeah, around then. And then it hasn't been seen on PC since.
Yeah.
Which is nuts when you think about it. But it's good to see that's coming back. Like I said, it's campaign stuff I like, but as long as there's a story to it. There's a story to it for a couple of Call of Duties. But you have to wait every second, third, fourth year, whatever it is, for the next story to come out. Whereas Gears of War, Halo, Metal Gear Solid,
it was a consistent story every single release.
And it's they're my favorite stories. I don't think I'm missing any storyline. No, I think that's it actually, storyline for me. Just them. As long as the next Gears of War comes out. They need to stop this bullshit of just stopping at the end of their games lately. It's just like black screen. You're like, you son of a bitch. What's the next? What's happening? What's going on? Cover yourselves on, guys. They did it on 4, they did it on 5, and you're just sitting there going, now I need to wait for 6. There better be 6. There's no 6, someone's getting a strongly worded letter. Halo's Halo. 4 was okay, 5 was okay. Still doesn't beat 1, 2, and 3.
No.
Not a hope.
No.
6 needs to bring it. Battlefield 6 needs to, like, they stop production or stop supporting Battlefront 2, which is a fantastic game as well. The original and this one, fantastic games. And then they stop supporting Battlefield 5. So Battlefield 6 or whatever they're going to call it, I don't really give a shit, but it needs to be on its game. We need shit from Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 is what we need.
Did you see the promo? Well, I wouldn't really call it promo footage, but it was for the next Battlefield. That was EA, basically. And they're showing the graphics that they can do for next gen, which look freaking...
Yeah. It's better than this camera right now. Yeah.
Essentially.
It's it's better than outside.
Better than real life.
Better than real life.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for coming out and joining us on this podcast. We will be doing 2 podcasts a month with some guests. So next time we will have a guest. I just have to wait and see who that is. We will be discussing more milsim, gaming, airsoft stuff, gaming stuff. Any questions or anything like that, leave them in the comments below. We will try and answer as many that we can in the amount of time that we have not scheduled yet, how long we'll be doing each podcast for.
Any topics as well, just leave them down in the description, anything you want us to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. And I will do my best to answer them civilly and not the way that I answer everything like an arsehole. But that's everything. I've been Shane Reed.
I've been Caolan O'Clearic.
And hopefully we'll see you in the next one.
We will indeed. See you, lads.
Fucking like it or I come to your house and beat the shit out of you.